everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel Becoming a ROS Developer. So today we've got Joshua who has just completed the course ROS 2 Navigation. So as usual, we'll first see a demonstration of his project on the real robot, and then after that we'll get into the details about how he managed to do his project, and towards the end we'll get to ask him a couple of questions. So I'll now hand over the platform to him so he can begin his presentation.
All right.
All right, Joshua.
Okay, let me connect to the robot. Okay, just one second. This project involves several stages.
Mm-hmm.
It involves mapping.
Mm-hmm.
It involves saving the map. So that map involves mapping. It involves localization. It
Yes.
involves localization, record the spots,
Mm-hmm.
then recording the spot after that, path planning, and then goal management. So that's where we predefine spots that we've already saved spot to record.
Mm-hmm.
We have this one is active. You have you click on the goal on the map and it goes straight to where it is. So let me demonstrate how this works. So okay, start with uh, first thing next. Connect this again. Try that again.
All right.
So the localization, there's some parameters that I had to tune. I had to spend some more time tuning it because it was still not working, but it's working much better now.
Mm-hmm.
It's much more. Right? The only the only thing is go to post the let me try this again. The only thing is go to post working still was working, but it's not working as optimally as one would want, but it's everything is working. Localization especially is working very well.
Okay.
Um, and so and localization, yeah, just to load. Okay, good. Yes. All right, let's load the tally up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so launch RVs with the percent configs. Okay, start the map.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, see the map. Let me move the robot around. Let me
Okay.
bring the live thing on. See.
All right. So you
So
wanna
this here,
you wanna tell up to build
I
your
want,
map?
yeah, I want to tell it up. Yeah, I want to tell it because this one is not as accurate.
Okay.
So
All
let's
right.
take position.
All right.
Uh, so the map is fuzzy at first, but as we move around, the laser for scan is adjusting and everything.
All
It's
right.
mapping out everything. So mapping is basically like moving around and surveying the environments and seeing what obstacles is like predefining the map, what's
Hmm. Yes.
having a of what's going on before navigation begins.
All right.
So
What's that other frame that we have got that's moving? Can you tell us about that?
hold on. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, what this is like the original one. This is like the originals. The spot it was for
Okay.
before it began to yeah. So that's how it works.
And then the
Now,
fixed one is that's your fixed map frame, right? The one that's right.
yes, this is a fixed map frame. Yes, this one is a fixed map frame. Um, that's a fixed frame. That's what it. Yeah, that's a map frame right there. So let me it's around. So make sure that's on. Okay. So let me close this out so that we can record better what's going on here. Okay. Back. Okay. So let me make sure that we've seen this. Okay. It looks fine. So let me save this.
Yeah, okay. All right. It looks perfect actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's very well aligned on this one.
Okay. Now let's launch localization. Make sure that I'm not getting this incorrectly. I don't want to make a mistake. Localization.launch.py. Okay, so that's it. Yeah, this one it helps the robots where it is in the environment. So let me just do the pose estimate.
Mm-hmm.
I was working with that when trying to do the pose estimate.
Mm-hmm.
I what I've been doing was taking this, so it has kind of made yeah it makes it shape. So what I do is I align this with the red one
Okay.
so that it knows yeah to make more accurate, precise. Um, where it is in the environment. Now, let's launch the sport recorder. Now, the sport recorder, what it does is that it records the spot. Let's launch this first.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go to corner one. Let's go to this spot first and see the spot. Okay, there's the map itself. Okay. Okay, let me run this one then. Okay, let's go here, go here, corner one.
You kind of also have to check what it's doing in the
Yeah, I'm looking for it. Let me see. You're right. Let me see. Okay, okay, that's it.
yeah.
Just going to find it. Mm, I mean, I was confident that it was accurate. That's why I didn't bother to check anymore. But you're
Yeah,
right.
I understand. Yeah, sometimes it's the only
Mm,
information or it's the only thing you can look at,
yeah,
right? But because you don't
yes.
always have cameras looking at your robot, so I understand you.
Okay. So let's see. This is corner one. Let's make this corner one. Make this. Make the commands. Make sure the commands are accurate. Okay. So this corner one, go to another place. So it's recorded. See?
Mm-hmm.
So this spot recorder records everything, records the spot. Let's move to another one,
Mm-hmm.
the map. Mm, let's move on to this area here. So let's go there. Mm, you see how stable the map is?
Mm-hmm.
Before it was all over the place, and the road didn't know where it was on the map. It was just all over.
Yeah, I
So
remember it was
mm,
shaky. It was shaking pretty much
it
all
was
the
so
time.
glitchy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so terrible. It was so terrible. So I had to sit down with it and make sure that um, there was nothing I missed. So this is corner two.
Yeah, you did a good work. I have to say. Yeah, this is a big
Yes,
improvement.
sir. Yes, sir. Let's go to pedestrian. So where I'm now. So there. I just want to record all the spots that
You can send the
we
goals.
can.
Send them later. Okay.
Yeah, yes. Okay. So pedestrian. Of course, that's pedestrian. Okay, now we want to make sure that this everything here is saved to the YAML file for the export recorder.
Mm-hmm.
So use the end command. And, and
Okay. All right.
so you save it. So now the next step is, oh, you want to say something?
No, I was saying it's all right.
Okay.
Yeah.
The next step is now to launch the ad planner. So what this does is that since it has the image of the map,
Mm-hmm.
if you designate plots a pathway from to targets. So
Mm-hmm.
that's the ad planner. Okay. Now let's try this 2D pose. Let's try the 2D go pose. Let's try it to let's try to go somewhere. Let's go to somewhere complicated. Okay, let's come here.
Mm.
So the robot finds its way around the map and goes
I
avoids the obstacle.
Yeah, I like the fact that you look for a place very complicated to reach, right?
Yeah, exactly, exactly. So let me find another place just to show that it's actually working well.
Okay.
So let me see if I can come to. I keep the arrow thing with 2D pose estimate because it makes the robot more know where it is on the map. You know,
Mm-hmm. Like
that's
relocalizing it after it is
yeah,
completed.
look like.
All right.
Yeah. So let's try coming here. Let's see what it does. It. Yeah, so that works. So this one works. Now let's try the go to spot one.
Okay.
Let's try to see if that one works. Yeah, that one was a bit challenge too, but let's see if it works. Um, so what's the command? So let's try to go to corner one and see if we can figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
No. Okay, so that's let me try corner two. It's a challenge too. Yeah. So this was where the problem is. So okay, let me see.
Maybe try
Addition. Go to
have it start from a different position. You tell of it.
okay, that's
Yeah.
let's see. Okay, good idea.
Okay, you
Okay,
can
let's
start
try
from
here.
three.
Let's see. Yeah, corner one. No, but that was pretty.
Mm. Okay.
Let's see. Yes, let me try corner 2. Um, corner 2. Hmm. Yeah, this one needs. Yeah, this is work. It's not working as it should.
Mm. But you
Yeah,
did record your sports very nicely, right?
yes. Yeah, let me see. Spot. Yeah, where is it? Um, yes, real spot. Where is it? Supposed to Yamo. I think it's somewhere. Well, I actually recorded them. I recorded them. Let me see. It should be.
Do you not
Um,
have
yeah,
pre-recorded?
so
Okay. Do you not have any other YAML file that you've
for
recorded
repair.
before?
Oh, I don't have. I focus on adaptability. That's
Mm-hmm.
why I could not. Didn't, yeah, I was, because in the real world, you want robots to adapt to its environment. So
Mm.
I was focused on adaptability. Yeah, I should have. Next time, I'll take note of that. Of making sure I have defined spots.
Yeah, because
That's a very good point.
the other reason why I was asking is why I was asking to see the file. Maybe it's just the way the parameters are being passed, right? So you want to check that file as well to see if your ROS param tags are all right.
Yeah, let me see. Okay, okay, it's here. This is it. I found it.
Okay. So.
Uh, basically part that I sent to it.
Okay.
Oh, these are not. Oh, these are not. This is not predefined. Yeah, ones that are just defined. Yeah, so I didn't record. I get what you're saying. One.
All right. So
All these ones are.
what if you
Yeah,
try to use those ones? Let's see. What if you try to use those ones? This is only for corner one. I see. Oh, there's corner one, corner two. Okay, I see. But you,
yeah.
hmm, I see.
It's not adaptability because but I get what you're saying. Next time when I go back, I'll try to work with predefined spots and use. They're very, yeah, they are very important.
Yeah, because all right, you have shown that you are able to collect the spots, right? But it's
Yeah.
just that the spots you have gathered are not usable at this point. So you you have to find a way of figuring out why is that happening so that you can configure it properly, right? And the other
Mm,
having a backup file is just there to also show that you have done it before and it works, right? So I'd highly recommend you do
mm,
that. Even if you do demonstrate how you collected the spots, if that file does not work, you can always refer to the one that was working and see what is not. Yeah,
okay,
what did you what do you need to correct, right?
okay, okay.
All
All
right,
right.
Joshua. So
Mm,
do you want to say something?
let me see. I think that's it. Well, for the um, let me see. So for the localization,
Mm-hmm.
the problem I had last time with localization, I went back to the AMCL config, and adjusted some parameters
Mm-hmm.
to tune the robots, um, to make sure they all work. And let me see. In, AMCL config, path planner, localization. Okay, okay. No, it's mapping. Yeah.
Mm.
No, it's not this one. I think it's path planning. Yeah. No. Localization. Sorry, my bad. Yeah. So for example, I changed some of the parameters. So it was like 6,000 before, I changed to 8,000.
Yeah.
The the number of particles in the environment would be the robot would know, to have more data of what's going on in the environment, for example.
Okay.
So these are the to make the robot more accurate
Okay.
in knowing where it is. Yeah.
Okay. In the yeah to give a more accurate localization. Okay. I see. I understand that. I understand. All right.
So,
So I think let's wrap it up here, and then we'll finish our conversation on Zoom. All right.
okay.
All
All
right.
right. Thank you.
Sure. All right, everyone. So this was Joshua's presentation. We highly recommend all those of you who would like to come and give a presentation on the courses that we offer certification on. And until next time,